All right. Well, hello
Hi.
and welcome back to another episode of the Recipes Podcast. The first video recorded one. Sorry, Spotify listeners, but looks like you'll go have to check out our YouTube channel to see what's gonna happen on this one.
Like and follow.
Yeah. Well,
You'll be fine.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. But it's a pretty interesting episode this time, huh? It's been a while since I've seen your face, that's for sure.
It has been a minute. I had to go get a haircut today, so I didn't look like a fucking schlub.
I had to style my hair a little bit just so it didn't get in the way.
You gotta look good for the job.
Mm-hmm. It's true. I can't get the lighting correct though. It is super bright outside.
Fuck them. Blow it out. Who cares? No. So I had to go get a fucking haircut, and I haven't gotten like a actual haircut in like 8 years. So it was like my first experience with it, and the guy, I don't even know how to say his name still, but I go in there and he's just like, yeah, what do you want? I was like, oh, I just want a fade, yada yada, and so I get done with it, and I didn't look at the mirror the whole time, which is kind of on me, and then I get done, I realize I look like all my cousins in jail. So I was like, oh fuck, that's not good. So maybe I'll stay away from the sun for a little bit.
You look fine. Don't worry about it.
I just don't want to get arrested.
Oh, yeah. Well, or shot. That would be
my
bad.
people stab, but they don't shoot.
I wasn't talking about your people. Anyway.
Nah.
Yeah?
White enough to not get shot, but Mexican enough to where white people don't like me.
I'm just full on Asian. So, I just got to build railroads.
I'm 1/16 Asian.
Anyway, it's May 12th, 2021.
Fuck, it is.
Yeah. I didn't realize we were already 5 months into this year. It's a strange feeling. It's kind of weird also doing video right now because I can see my own facial reactions and
Just don't look.
yeah, before I used to just nod my head to whatever you were saying, but now people can actually see me doing that, and it's weird.
I point like all the time.
Well, now we'll be able to see that. I will say I don't think we're gonna do this all the time, video style. I think I'll have to do for like special occasions.
Like once a month.
Yeah, we got something special to do, or something special to eat, like today.
We just gonna get right into it?
I'd rather get it over with now than than later. These things are staring me down right now. So
I had to hide them so I wouldn't like secretly try them.
Well, I will say we got a little something to eat, something exotic, I guess, or something that just we haven't tried.
Is it exotic if it comes from Portland?
Damn,
these bags are full. Have you felt these?
Yeah.
They are to the brim. Dude, these are better than chip bags. What happens if you like them?
Looks like you get to order more.
No. What if you like them? Like, you got a problem with, like, critters. What happens if you end up liking them?
I will substitute them with Doritos.
All right. I can respect that.
Yeah. So we got the wording's gonna be backwards. I already checked this, but you got some cricket bites here, made in Portland, and we got 5 different flavors. We got buffalo wing sauce, hickory smoked bacon, roasted original, spicy cayenne, and cheesy ranch.
How about we go best to worst in your opinion?
It's like the best one first.
Yeah, like what flavor do you think will be the best? How about that? Or do you want to get the worst flavored one over?
Well, we'll start with cheesy ranch, I think. That'll be pretty good. I don't know. I'm just hoping it tastes more like Cool Ranch Doritos than anything else.
Make sure the bag's sealed before you open them.
Sealed?
That way you don't have to. Yeah, so there's like a Ziploc on them.
Yeah.
Make sure you press that shut.
I didn't. I opened all mine just with the risk.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I think we'll go cheesy ranch, roasted original, spicy cayenne, buffalo wing sauce, and then hickory smoked bacon will be the last.
I agree. I would have tried normal first.
We can do that if you want.
No.
I mean, would you like to taste it as normal before the flavors then?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do this,
right.
and then we'll do ranch. Have you seen? I mean,
because if you don't like the baseline, you're in for a shitty day.
Well, I've got some water. Everyone stay hydrated to keep me. That's not cheap water.
Cheap beer makes everything disappear.
It's true. I've got my little palate cleanser right here. It's my little stick. Oh yeah, in the video form, you're gonna see how much I actually vape during these too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man,
these just look like little pecans.
Yeah. Duh.
They don't have legs.
Which I'm happy about. But,
no, there's one.
Okay, thank you.
Do you just have to you know how when you eat chips, if you get down to the bottom, like everyone just fucking, these things are tiny.
Yeah. So, this is.
Do we have to show it?
It just kind of looks like rat shit.
They're fucking tiny. How is this supposed to?
So,
all right.
Just a little bit before we get started. Nutrition facts.
Save my sweaty hands.
Nutrition facts, yes. Serving size is 1 pack, and there's 1 serving per container, obviously.
Jesus.
Total fat is 1.5 grams. It's has 30 milligrams of cholesterol, 0 milligrams of sodium, 1 gram of carbohydrates, and 6 grams of protein. And it's got 140% of your daily value of vitamin B12.
120%?
140%.
Oh my god.
Cricketflowers.com introduces our full line of roasted and flavored crickets. Eat the cricket bite straight out of the bag with 5 flavors, or try a recipe from our website and published cookbook. I have a cookbook.
Is there a smell? I feel like I smell it.
There's a little bit. It just mostly just smells like bad.
There is a smell. That's the smell. It smells like dirt, like old potting soil.
It smells like just like really bad roasted shit.
That's probably what this is gonna taste like.
All right. Do you want to just do one, or do you want to grab a handful?
Jesus Christ! You want to do a handful?
I don't know anymore.
I was about to say, maybe we'll see how the normal goes, and then if we feel like it tastes like shit, we go big.
I hate touching these.
Just don't look. Just don't look.
I kind of have to look.
I got it cupped in my hand.
Here's
yeah.
Here's my one. Are you
All
ready?
Right, ready?
Just our countdown and clap. 3, 2, 1.
What is that?
Guts.
It tastes like really bland sunflower seeds.
Yeah. As I say, it tastes like old pistachio, too old that came out of the shell.
That's a very solid point.
That's kind of what it smells like too.
Yeah. Yeah, now that I was trying to remember this. Normal sucks.
Yeah.
Normal. These might be going straight to the trash afterwards. I was like, maybe I'll like them. No.
You should let Presley and Ava try them.
Ava's very adamant she will not touch them at all. Dude, she was just she doesn't she'll try a bunch of new food. Will not touch these.
And that's
won't
why
even touch the bag.
And that's why we're friends.
Yeah.
There's definitely a dirt to it, like a dirty taste, or I don't know. It's like eating soil.
I'm not so much creeped out by the actual. Just FYI, those little dry packets are in there. Careful. Jesus, these things are coated.
Smell it.
Oh.
It smells like really like the Parmesan shakers, the green ones.
You think so? I think it smells like fucking dog food.
Really?
Yeah.
What if this is
Like
dog food?
Turns out that's what they've been making them out of this whole time.
It's not even real crickets. Oh, these ones have legs. Okay, I'm gonna throw these ones away and grab new ones.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm going 2 on this one.
Really?
You gonna go 2?
All right,
Yeah,
I'll call. Using poker terms here. These are small compared to the other ones.
I thought they'd be bigger. I thought we were talking like pinky-sized fucking crickets. I didn't know we were talking about like braided pubic hair.
Yeah. I just mean like compared to like the original, I feel like these ones are smaller.
No, mine are the same size. I think you got an oddity.
I hit my chair or my desk, whatever.
What a weird way to die. You grew up in like an egg carton your whole life, and then you just die in intense heat and you taste ranch right before you die. Perfect Midwesterner's way to die.
I think they coat them after they roast them. I'm just gonna. All right, 2 this time.
Yeah.
They don't smell good. The first ones didn't taste good, so I'm scared. This one is just like a shell. Whatever.
Yeah, you either got like all of the cricket or none of it.
They kind of have like the same pattern as bees do. Maybe we're just eating bees.
I'd eat bees. I bet you those motherfuckers taste sweet as shit. The whole life they just spend fucking time in honey and flowers. Come on now. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. I actually taste ranch.
Yeah.
These taste like sunflower seeds.
Yeah, these ones actually do. These are definitely better than the original.
If you were to tell me that these were just like extra roasted sunflower seeds, I wouldn't know the difference. Those normal ones are fucking bad. Ew, dude. Oh my god.
I would say they are better than the originals, but it's not a good ranch flavor though. I'm I'm very disappointed in these crickets.
Really? I thought it was alright. I don't even taste cheese. I just taste ranch.
I don't taste the cheese at all, but I just don't think the ranch flavor is that good. I don't know.
I don't know. Digging them out of your teeth, it tastes a lot better.
Can't wait
all
to
those
be
legs.
brushing
all
my
those
teeth,
legs.
spitting out that toothpaste, and just see legs in it.
Cayenne, right? That's the next one?
Spicy cayenne is next. I don't know.
These ones and the bacon ones I think are going to be the worst.
These ones are chunky. These ones are actually big compared to like the other two. Oh, nope, that one has a leg. Get back down there. I ain't dealing with legs.
You got to do one. I'm honestly surprised at how full they are.
All right. You want to raise it to
Oh. Did you smell yours yet?
Yeah, I just did.
Ew.
They don't smell good. I'll raise you to 3 this time.
Oh, fine.
Look at these guys. Look, this one's was doing like crutches before he died. Look at it. Look, this. My camera.
There you go.
This one was doing like crutches earlier.
That one is a fucking chungus.
What? I think I'm using one of my this is like a text paper whatever.
I went 4 because like all of mine are itty bitty.
All right, yeah, I'll do 4.
That one still got the oh no, don't mine. See, like, look. Let me
juggle. Yeah. I feel like mine are gonna be kind of similar.
I gotta make up for that fucking. I got 5.
Oh.
Fuck it. All right. Dude, that way I got a big one too. Jesus Christ. All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
These ones don't really taste like anything.
No, they just fucking put this one in there. These are little normal ones.
There's like a little bit of like a very small amount of spice. That's about it.
Sure.
It was like it's gone already, but it was like very tiny.
That's white people seasoning.
It is from Portland.
Why did it smell so bad? How does it smell so bad and not taste like anything?
I won't lie, this one still just smelled like the original to me. So
Yeah.
they all still have that smell. I need to close that original bag before something escapes.
Dude, I've been closing it. I'm going my luck. I'm about to tip this fucker over.
I feel like after tonight we're gonna have a pet cemetery issue, and all of these bags are gonna come back to life.
I just hope you chewed it all, otherwise you're gonna cut your sphincter.
What?
If you don't chew it all, it's gonna cut your asshole on the way out.
I think these guys are small enough.
Alright. Barbecue? Or buffalo wing sauce, sorry.
Buffalo wings. Oh. These ones
Those
also.
cayenne ones. They smelled so bad. These are the best smelling ones.
I think I might be nose deaf, nose blind. I don't know. I can't smell these correctly. They just smell like the originals.
You got the Dewey Cox disease. I can't smell nothing.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
Dewey Cox?
Walk Hard.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, not that many. Please go back in the bag.
How many do you plan to do this time, huh?
I'll go 5 again.
Trying to get like decent sized ones. Okay, I'm just gonna
Jesus
grab
Christ.
you by the ass and
I'm going for an actual. He's gonna be crawling around. I'm going for an actual handful.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up, have fun looking at my pink. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Say that for the OnlyFans.
Oh, I've got a story about OnlyFans.
Why?
Oh, it's just something I read online.
Mm.
So I've got 5.
I got this many.
What the fuck?
They all came out. Like I tapped the bag once, and then like this is like a quarter of what came out.
Ugh.
Yeah, fuck it. I guess I'm okay with trying like all of this because like realistically, it was the best smelling one.
These seriously do just look like bees. Like they have, like the face structure and everything. We're just eating bees apparently. We got ripped off.
If they weren't in danger, I'd eat the fuck out of those little shits.
Oh man, we had 4 wooden crates come in today, and they were all labeled on there live bees today.
But I'd give it a good shake before I put it in there.
I was thinking like I kind of just want to crack one of these guys open and just leave the building. All right,
Just toss it.
here we go. We got some buffalo wing sauce coming in. 3, 2, 1.
It's so dry. Don't do a lot. That's the best one.
Really?
It actually tastes like buffalo sauce. It's so fucking dry.
Maybe I've got COVID or something because I just don't taste like they all just taste like the original to me.
Welcome to Rice and Beans' final episode.
Yep, I am going to be barred into my home and shipped out back to I don't know where they'll send me.
Back to the mainland.
Something like that.
Those were the best. I wouldn't recommend doing a handful though. It's like have you ever tried the saltine challenge where you gotta fucking like eat like 5 or so saltines and then try to whistle? No?
Never did that. We did something like it's not whistle, but like we just had to like fit as many as we think we could in our mouth and then eat them all without like water or swallowing. Highest I got was like 8. Oh,
It has that fake. This is the one I'm most scared of. The hickory smoked bacon. This one.
the bacon bits.
Oh, it's so gross. Well,
could be worse to be
smells
honest.
it smells like barbecue sauce.
It really does.
Really cheap barbecue sauce.
Oh,
It smells like Lay's potato chips. Like if you get the fucking barbecue one, the exact same smell.
I was gonna say it tastes like that like sweet and spicy barbecue sauce that they have at like I forgot what it's called. It's like Famous Dave's or something like that. That's what it smells like to me. Maybe they gave us different flavors.
Mine actually doesn't smell that bad.
I'm actually kind of okay with how these smell.
Yeah, it's better than Buffalo. Somehow we went from worst to best, by the way. Did you notice that?
By smell.
By taste.
Oh, well,
I would argue by taste. Maybe cayenne and ranch. We'll switch those. But it tastes literally the same. Like, I don't know.
I think cayenne is the worst, to be honest.
I'm still going with dry roasted or whatever. Okay.
All right.
I got some fucking chunkers in there.
Yeah.
Ugh. Good
man.
Lord.
I thought this segment would be longer. What are we going to do after this?
It's only been 20 minutes. I don't know. I hope you have good talking points.
Oh, I do.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Really? Oh my god. You did the whole bag? Oh my god. I told you, it takes all the water out of your mouth. Don't breathe. We're going to watch a man die. Water. Get some water. Why? That's not even fun. It's just...
Gotta get the full flavor.
Fuck that. Goddamn trooper out here. Ugh. Those weren't bad. If I'm being honest, those... Well, actually, I got like a little game I want to try out. Want to play a game?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, while you're chewing, how about I can't believe you ate that whole fucking bag. Oh my god. I'd hate to see your fucking shit later. It's just gonna have chunks and legs sticking out of it. It's gonna look like a spider from hell.
It's no different than what it already is, right?
All right. How about this? On the count of 3. Hold up the worst flavor to the camera. What you think?
Wait, I think okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh wait.
Oh!
I meant spicy. This one.
Oh,
I had
right,
them mixed up. Sorry, I'm all washed out after eating that entire bag. If you didn't know, which I'm guessing you didn't, Shu specifically said, whoever eats a whole bag gets to pick the next item. So, I get to pick the next item. Oh.
Fuck. I guess you're right, huh?
I still got like...
I completely forgot about that.
I still got like...
They linger.
Yeah, I got heads and wings in my gums right now.
Yeah, they linger. What was the best? You want to do that one? How about that?
Yeah?
Let me know when you're ready. All right. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Yeah. The one that we thought would be the worst. We literally did it from worst to best.
Imitation bacon flavor usually tastes like asshole, but this, I don't know. If you're going to get one, I would, for whatever reason, I'd get the hickory smoked bacon. The rest of them, original is like right next to cayenne. It's fucking bad.
It's not good at all. I will say, if you do decide to get any of them, don't. Go see a therapist right now if you plan to get any of these.
I don't know how you could like unironically eat them, I guess. Like I don't
see how this is something that like people enjoy.
This has got to be like hippie commune shit for people that enjoy it, right? Like just really, really weird folks. Ugh.
Yeah. I think I'm focusing a little bit too much on the the video format now. I'm forgetting to speak. Just nodding my head.
Ugh. Mmm. I don't know. Original's pretty bad too. Original and cayenne stay. Those were fucking terrible.
I'm sorry. Just had to fish out a leg out of my teeth.
Yeah. I feel you.
They definitely dry your mouth out. That's you're not wrong about that.
I can't imagine a whole fucking bag, man. I had one like quarter handful, and it was just like all of the water's gone, all of it.
Yeah. It was as you're chewing, it just becomes a ball. They all just kind of stick together like gum, and then you have to use like your tongue and like your teeth to like it's like dough. You gotta like chop it off a chunk and just like throw it down the chute.
Need that son of a bitch. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, would not recommend.
Not at all. All right, first video one. First time we're gonna have someone throw up on it. No, I'm this close.
I'm proud of you. I thought for sure. I did not. That's why I picked. Like now that I'm looking back at it, I was like, "There's no way he's gonna eat a whole fucking bag. There's no way." Little did I know.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't actually that bad to eat a whole bag. I looked in there first, which was a mistake because I think that bag was the one that had the most legs in it that I could see. At least all that were on the surface. I was like, you know what? Tough it out. I get to pick the next item. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm excited.
Got a month.
Yeah.
I already got my next one lined up.
Well, yeah. We'll try to make this whole video thing at least once a month. If we have anything like special or something like that, we'll definitely like try to do another one or something like that if it's something special, like an in-person one. We'll see.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah. First, I have to get out there. All right. Well, that was our little mukbang session video thing. I don't know, but yeah.
Cricket bang.
Cricket bang. That. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Why not? So Resident Evil 8. It's a great segue. Just straight into it.
Cricket bang. How far are you?
How far am I? I haven't played since like the second day I got it. But like I do know pretty much like every enemy and the endings and everything like that.
What did you watch to spoil it?
You know how YouTube has a new thing on there where like people could just post like forums or like GIFs or polls and stuff? Yeah. I was scrolling through and there were like 3 different things in a row. They're not all from the same person too. And I'm not subscribed to any of these people. They just showed up there. One was a GIF of like the ending. The next one was talking about the ending, which I read through like a third of it before I realized this is about Resident Evil. I'm leaving it. Like they didn't mention like character names or like anything like that about like anything about it until like a third of the way through, and then it says like Ethan Winters, blah 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 blah, and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm done with that. And the next thing was like something. I'm trying not to spoil it. Something. Ending this, and then it was like a poll of like what people like wanted. It was like all 3 of them at the worst possible time, like all in a row. And I was like, I didn't look up anything about this game. All I did was watch one person stream it, and all of this stuff is up. Don't look up the ending because I think it's a good ending. I haven't actually technically watched the ending, I guess, so it could be a little bit different from what I read, or at least what I kind of read. But you know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm right at the part where I just killed. Spoilers for the game, by the way. now that we got that over with. I just got past the part where you kill the first daughter. I got through that part, and then I got a little pop-up notification on Steam saying Shubi is playing Risk of Rain 2, and I had to join.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I was like, all right, run to Duke, get that save down, and get out. But yeah, I watched your stream, so I kind of know what's coming up. I watched a little bit of someone else play as well before you got the game. So I kind of know where things are going for where I am. At least I'm really happy I found out where the Magnum is.
Ugh, that thing, lifesaver.
Have you used it already?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like one of those forced encounter things that they do.
Yeah.
And I wasted all other ammo, and then I got to the Magnum, and I was like, cool, and then just two-shot him. So I was like, I probably should have started with that one.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. But what are your thoughts of the game so far?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's not as see, because I watched one of the few people that I actually watch on stream. I watched him play it, and he was like, "Well, it's not as good as Resident Evil 7," and I'm like, no, sorry, I had that backwards. He said 8 is better than Resident Evil 7, and so far I like 7 way more. But him, it sounded like he hated Resident Evil 7, so instantly I unfollowed because of his opinion being shit. But
as you do.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't really have. The only thing I don't like is like what I said, is that they fucking put a bunch of enemies in there just to get rid of your ammo. There's no fucking reason for it. Jesus.
Excuse you.
Yeah, Miller Lite, eh?
Yeah.
I think I've ran into like 4 or 5, and I'm not even to the final section. Like, it's that many. Like, it's just, I mean, I guess you can run away and sneak past them or whatever, but
then you miss out on all of like the money you could get in the game, and there's a
fuckload of money from him. To be fair, it's not enough to buy ammo back, but
no, not at all. Especially when he's out of stock all the time.
You figure he'd put more in there, but
yeah, I've been trying to do like the achievements for the game, because I've gone through, because the more achievements you do, the more unlockables you get later on in the game.
Really?
Yeah, so you get like different guns. You can get like the infinite ammo stuff if you've like completely upgraded a weapon and got all of its modifications, I believe. And then you can get like the infinite ammo for it. There's just a bunch of stuff in there. I did miss out on the pre-order stuff. I really wanted that Crash Bandicoot little charm you could put on your shotgun. I don't know if you have that.
No.
But yeah,
I quit. I just quit pre-ordering games. Like, even though I knew I was gonna like this one, I didn't. There was just that little voice in the back of my. Everything I've pre-ordered has sucked ass.
Yeah. Most of the games that I've pre-ordered recently are not good. This is my first Resident Evil game that I've played. It's not the first one I've purchased. It's just the first one I've played.
What other ones have you bought?
2 and 3 remastered.
Yeah, 2 is good.
I haven't played those yet. I really want to now that I've played Resident Evil 8, but I just like I gotta finish 8 first. I feel like now it's required for me. But
2, Nemesis is in 2. That one's a lot of fun.
Nemesis is in, who's in 3?
Which one does he show up? I could have sworn it was 2.
I think Nemesis is in 3, and then it's like the I don't know. All I remember is that dude's in a thong in one of the mods. Nemesis is the one that's kind of fucked up, right? He's not just tall.
He's got like a fucked up tentacle arm.
Yeah. I think that's 3. And then 2 is...
Yeah, it is 3. Okay. You're right.
And then the tall blue Mr. T is in Resident Evil
2. Dude, speaking of Resident Evil villains, JD, our friend, brought it up. Are you aware how much Pornhub categories is of big titty vampire mommy lady? I would say her name, but I'm terrible at French. Like Lady Dima whatever.
Demetrius or something like that?
Yeah. Are you aware of how many videos there are?
No, I've seen images on Reddit, but that's about it.
Last reported, according to our frontline analyst,
JD, the porn star himself.
He has no ties to Pornhub whatsoever.
No, not at all. He's just
last reported there was 4,000 videos. 4,000. And that was like 2 days after the game came out. 4,000.
I really wanted to. I really wish we had the numbers to see how many came out like right after the trailer, though. Like 24 hours after the trailer, to see how many people put out like a video or like an image or something like that.
They're
because those are fast working people. Like if we put them in like any other category and they worked as fast as this, man, I think we'd have world peace by now.
James Charles ain't got shit on this. But it was just, I don't know. I mean, I guess never let a good thing go to waste, but dude, they fucking Christ. Just kind of, I don't even know. There is one scene though that like is still like stuck in my head. At one point, she like cuts your finger or something, and then like sucks your blood, and I'm like, I already know what mod's gonna come out for this almost immediately. Like, they even threw a moan in there. Like, 90% of the work is done.
Yeah,
So it's. Ugh.
There's already a mod for the daughters that literally just have it so their boobs are out. That's it. That's the whole mod. It's just that they have their tits hanging out. You can find it on nexusmods.com.
Oh. Why?
I don't know. There are a bunch of there's interesting people out in the world. We'll put it that way. How about that?
We need to put it so if you're a mod creator, you can get laid. Like if you don't release this, you'll have like a year's worth of fucking sex.
You know, all you have to do if you're a mod creator, just find a mod reviewer, and you can make a tag team duo of just making mods and then the other person reviewing them, and boom, you can just bang each other. Easy as that. MXR.
Dude, I don't know. I seen when JD told me like that number that came out, I was like actually kind of sad. I was like, that's not okay. Like y'all motherfuckers need to go outside.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely hard still with other areas of the world still being stuck in the pandemic and whatnot, like Canada. And
dude, Canada, have you seen the video of that church dude being arrested in the middle of the street? It looked like an action movie.
Is this the same one that had the dominatrixes in the church?
No. That was Louisiana.
Oh, right, right.
No, there was this fucking dude up in Canada, and like when the pandemic first started, he had like church service. And cops showed up, and he like recorded himself, and he called them like Nazis, Gestapos, and all this other shit. So then some time went by, and then recently they went back because they finally had a warrant for his arrest. They had like arrested him in the middle of a Canadian street while it's raining. Like it literally looks straight out of a fucking action movie. Like he's just like this in the middle of the street. I was like, this is a fucking movie, like right? Like there's no way this is normal.
Did you say it was night, or was it just raining?
It was just raining. It was like late evening in the middle of a street while it's raining. They got this dude in a suit on his fucking knees with his hands up, and they're arresting him. It literally looked like something straight out of a movie. It was weird.
I didn't see that, but dude, now I want to.
Like, I don't care either way, but like I was like, dude, what perfect timing.
I don't remember what I was gonna say now.
People should go outside and get laid.
Yeah, that. We'll just stick with that. But what do you think of all of the monsters in Resident Evil? You got... Oh, okay. Continuing with the spoilers. You've got the vampire ladies. You got the creepy...
9 out of 10.
Okay. Angie the doll.
10 out of 10. That bitch was creepy as fuck.
Oh, I hate dolls so much. I'm not excited for that part. Like currently...
I did not like that.
Currently playing Resident Evil with the vampires is just fearful boner going on.
Going to the fear boner.
Yeah, pretty much going on to the... Another thing that JD said is how I'm going to put this. For the doll person, I feel like my butt is going to be so clenched it's going to suction the chair in.
Just little suction cups they use to move glass just fucking...
Yep, that's going to be my butthole when I hate dolls so much. Oh, and that baby thing.
That gave me the best jump scare so far. Like I'm not going to tell you where it's at.
Oh, I know where
at some point, like it wasn't the first time you run into it. Like it just, oh my God. Like I knew it was coming. That was the stupid part. I knew exactly where it was going to be, and it just wham! And it's just like, oh my God, dude.
Oh man. I really want to know if you can kill it. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to... Oh,
I heard its weakness is a coat hanger.
I completely forgot in that section. you have issues with fighting.
No guns.
Yeah, it's not good. I really wish you did have guns during that part, though. Just stab that baby in the eye with your knife. Not like you can see in the first. Oh my gosh! When you beat the game, you have to go like right afterwards on stream. Go to the like collectible area and look at like you can see the models for all the characters. You gotta check out the baby one. It is crazy creepy of how like detailed that thing is.
It's so tapered. That was my issue. Is that like it's like there's the head and then it just perfectly tapers off. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's a slug. That's
it's like half a slug. It's like someone like put pressure on a slug and then just pulled to get like the tapered edge and then it cries. Like that's
it's cry. I do not like its cry at all.
It's so loud. It's so fucking loud. It's not creepy. It's just ear rape. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah. I'm already having issues with that game's sound because it's so loud, and I've turned everything down that I could. It is still super loud, which I hope they come out with some kind of like fix for that.
There'll be some mod where it turns it down, and then there's just tits everywhere. Fucking lichens with tits.
Well, I guess I can't stream this game anymore.
I have 2 accounts.
One for Twitch and one for another streaming platform. We'll just put it that way. Okay, what about the fish?
I didn't think it was scary. I liked it artistically. It was just kind of...
I don't feel like this game's as scary. Like, they don't have a lot of jump scares, which, I mean, jump scares, I'm going to say it right now, jump scares are not scary. They're just surprising. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I find jump scares. They're not scary at all. They're just surprising for a second. That's why you get that quick little, like, yelp. It's just a reaction, and then that's it. But this game just has, like, there's some scary parts where it's, like, you're being chased, and, like, you probably die from this thing. Or, I don't know, a cutscene. A cutscene can be scary in this game, as I found out. Other than that, like, nothing else. Like, the whole, like, actual, like, playing the game and then, like, fighting a boss or something, it's not that scary.
It's definitely not, like, even, like, Resident Evil scary, yeah. Resident Evil 7 is, like, one of the scariest games I've played. And mostly because, like, in the first half hour of playing that game, you're going to be chased by someone. And if you don't know what you're doing, you are going to be chased for, like, 45 minutes. And it is fucking bad. Like, it is actually terrifying. This one, even the vampire lady, she can chase you. It's not scary. Like, her attacks are so slow. Like, half the time you'll hear her, and then you can just walk away. That's just like 7, the dude would chase you with, like, a fucking hammer or something.
Oh, I haven't even gotten to that. Like, I haven't seen that part at all. So I'm like,
in 7?
Oh, I've watched you play 7 a little bit. I thought you were talking about the other character in this game that has a giant hammer.
Oh, Heisenberg?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He always reminds me, every time I see him, like the way he talks, I guess it is, and like just kind of how he looks, he just reminds me of like a long-haired Johnny Blaze. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The way he talks reminds me of Nicolas Cage the most, I think, though.
I agree with that, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not voiced by him.
For me, unfortunately, his name's Heisenberg, so instantly I'm like Breaking Bad. It's like every time they say his name, I'm like, say my name. I don't know.
I feel like he's as insane as Nicolas Cage. You know, the guy who had wrote off two pythons as for taxes.
What an odd fucking dude.
But he's awesome.
Yeah.
When we were eating these crickets, by the way, all I could think about were the daughters, because they're just made out of flies.
Big old fucking flies.
Yeah. Flies that suck blood. I'm guessing they're like horse flies or something like that. I don't...
Lore-wise, they don't really get into... They're just like, oh, these flies showed up and ate her all. Now they're here.
Yeah, they ate the girl. There's nothing left. And then now they're starting to change colors to match like the skin tone and everything of the girls that used to be there. It didn't really go much detail.
The one thing I'm curious about is how they're going to... Right, like, I don't know the ending. One thing I'm very curious about is how they're going to spin Chris Redfield to make him turn out to be a good guy. Like, killing your wife was a good decision. I'm very curious to see how that goes.
I think Mia took so many shots. like a lot in the beginning cutscene. If you remember that, she was
She did
shot
take a
once,
few.
and then she was shot like a shit ton more as you're hiding underneath the table, and then she gets shot like 5 more times by Chris, and she's still moving and making noises. So maybe she's not dead. Maybe she still has like the mold in her or something.
I was about to say that. Like the only way this could make sense so far is that like she's not really like she quit taking her medication, and so she's like, oh, I don't need it.
She's acting up a lot, like how she kind of went
Fucking
crazy in number 7. So I feel like she felt a little bit that crazy in the beginning cutscene of this game. And as I was like, I joined your stream when you first started the game and saw the little storybook that she was reading, and that was it. And then like I left because I was like, I haven't seen much about this game, so I gotta stop here. Let him experience so I don't like spoil anything in the castle for you. And then as I'm starting up the game and playing it and I get to my part end and then watch your stream, I'm now realizing all these characters do match the storybook. And now I'm thinking like,
who's the spider?
So I forgot about that part. The spider's the one that made the dress, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that was supposed to be Angie, because, like, dolls, like, strings and stuff like that. I don't know. And, like, dolls, like, most of the dolls that people collect now, it's, like, you buy, like, clothes for them, and then that way you can, like, pair them up with, like, different eras and stuff. So, apparently I know a lot about dolls now.
No, Ava's grandma tried getting her an American Doll one time, and we were like, yeah, let's not, because we looked at the accessories. They're, like, $50 a pop. I'm like... She's like 4. Nothing is going to last long. I'm not spending $50 on something to be trash a week later. No way.
Yeah. Instead of getting a doll, get a Build-A-Bear. Just saying.
That's a solid point.
Same thing, like a third of the price. It's just as good in my opinion. And you know what? I bet I still have a couple Build-A-Bears in my closet.
Oh, you actually? I never got to go. My dad called me gay. I was like, I want to go in there because they had like Pokemon back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, you little gay bastard. I was like, I just want a Bulbasaur, you cock. Like Jesus. That makes me gay. Fine. Like, fine. I'll be gay with Bulbasaur. Leave me alone.
I didn't go that many times. Maybe okay. Not a lot of times in my opinion, but maybe at most 6. And they were all maybe over... Trying to see how old I am. Probably all over 13 years ago. So, I don't know. Now when I go in there, it's mostly just get like a present for somebody.
You can buy pre-made dolls there? Or stuffed animals?
You can build them. And then you can take them and like they can make it so like they have like cards and stuff like just like a birthday card.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it. So you're building it yourself, and I guess it's supposed to be in their way of like you're pouring your love into this thing that you're gonna give to them. So I mean, there's that. I don't know. Yeah,
dude. I mean, since it seems like that ran its course.
I didn't know where to go after Build-A-Bear.
No, you're fine. So the other night, like, in case you don't know, like, Presley and Ava sleep talk like no one's business. Like, it's a pretty regular thing. And so the other night, Presley was in bed first. And so, like, I played, like, some Risk of Rain. I came back. I went to bed. And then right before I went to bed, she like, woke up enough to, like, look over to see what the fuck was going on. And I was like, all right, I took a shower. She goes, okay. I go, well, you told me if I took a shower, you'd eat my ass. And she just, like, stops. She stops. And, like, no, I didn't. I go, yes, you did. I was like, I didn't go through that whole fucking process just for you to say no. Like, you told me we could. And she yeah, I didn't fucking say that. So then, like, I let her doze back up, and I hit her with the same thing again. I was like, all right, I took a shower. Like, how do you want me to do this? Do you want me to, like, lay down flat on the bed and you just fucking, like Get in there, or like, like, what do you want to do? And I didn't fucking say that. Let me go to sleep. So for like 20, 30 minutes, I had her like just absolutely pissed off. Next day, didn't remember a fucking thing. At one point, I told her, I was like, that's not fair. I ate yours, and you said you'd eat mine. She just like went to bed. I was like, wow. Like, good to know if this was a real scenario that would have happened.
I'm just saying, as the true Wonder Lovers here, I'd do anything for you.
Oh fuck! It was pretty good though. I will.
Oh man, Risk of Rain has been fuck you for Risk of Rain, because all I want to do is play Risk of Rain now. Like, I don't want to do anything else. I want to like.
I told you it was good.
I want to do a run where we have like some kind of like cheat and just see how far we can go with, like, not invincibility or anything like that, but just like something where you see how far we can go with being like super overpowered. Like,
enter Wally, enter multi. Sorry,
I'm saying like cheats doesn't, like, we turn on like all the artifacts that make it like really hard. Like fall damage is now, like, falling off the map is now lethal. If one player dies, everybody dies. Stuff like that, and then like have cheats on, except for like invincibility, and see how far we can make it with that. Because I think that would be an interesting run. But I want to do a Wally run now with the double machine guns after watching you do that.
Wallies are the shit. Wallies are fucking awesome.
I don't know how the game would handle having like even just 3 of us with the same, a similar build as what you had last night, because that thing practically like broke my computer. I was running at less than like 20 frames whenever you were shooting near me, and I get all those like lightning effects. My game was not happy.
I didn't have any issues with it. It was me and JD found out that the magical numbers to break someone's computer is like 21 stacks of fireworks. Dude, it will fucking tank it. Like, there was one time we were playing, and like, I'm always host, so JD had like 27 stacks of fireworks, and I had 21, and it, like, me and him couldn't touch anything because everyone's frames would tank. Like, there was at one point where he touched, I want to say like a chant shrine, fireworks went up, my computer stopped, his computer stopped, and then when we got done, everything was dead. And this was like loop 3. Like, it was pretty deep in there. But like, the stutter was so long and so much shit was done, it killed everything around. And we were just like, yeah, we probably shouldn't do that again. That like, it was pretty bad.
You guys were still alive?
Dude, I think the furthest we got.
I meant like after the fireworks, you guys were still.
Yeah, we're just sitting there. And there's just fucking dead shit all over the place. It's pretty funny, but it is a quick way to fucking tank someone's computer.
Probably shouldn't have given me that idea for tonight.
Okay, I'm just saying 27 is the magical number.
All right. Oh, man. Yeah. So, in the past, not on the podcast at least, we've discussed something of an adventure that we'd have. A ghost adventure that we might have, right? Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I was talking to a coworker, lovely person, and she mentioned how she was also into this paranormal true crime stuff that we have fallen in love with recently, or at least I have.
Shout out Ghoul Boys.
Yeah, really. Go check them out if you haven't already.
Please.
It's the Watcher channel and then BuzzFeed Unsolved. And as much as we hate BuzzFeed as a group, BuzzFeed Unsolved with Shane Madej and
it's a
Ryan
diamond
Bergara,
in the rough.
It's good shit. But we were talking and she said, "Oh, you really gotta go check out Skinwalker Ranch. Have you heard of it?"
Oh, I've heard of this. Yeah.
And it's in Utah.
Yeah.
And so
they
now
claim they see like UFOs and shit there too. Like, they claim they see everything there.
I'm curious to go there, but apparently the new owner of the place has set up roadblocks, barricades, cameras, and actual guards to watch the area. So I don't know how that would work. But
usually
I'm still
you can call them.
Yeah, I want to, because apparently recently Post Malone of all people went there.
Post Malone loves ghost shit. Like, one of the ghost shows me and Presley watched, it's called Ghost Adventures. Some of the episodes are like I mean, I'm pretty sure like all of them are fake. Like I'm like a skeptic, but I'm kind of on the believer side. But you can tell like some of the episodes where you can tell they didn't really have much, so they kind of made stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the Halloween episodes, he had Post Malone in there. Actually, he's had like 2 episodes with Post Malone now. Like one of them, they went to like, I don't even know. It might have been in Utah too. It was like a haunted house that they have there. It's like an old butcher shop, like a old butcher thing. And him and Post Malone went there. And Post Malone, to his credit, Post Malone went into the place all alone. Like they were all outside. He just goes in there with the camera, just fucking. I was like, I don't know about that.
I definitely, if possible, I would definitely love to find the phone number to call that guy. I guess I have to pull out a phone book or something, find out his landline or whatever.
Just Google it.
Yeah. And then see if I can set that up. But that means we'd have to actually meet in person. That's scary.
I met worse people than you. You'll be fine.
I don't know about that. No.
Never mind. Different story for a different day.
No, discussing people in our Discord again, have we? I didn't say that.
No. Most of the times they want like a deposit. Like there's that Waverly Hills place for the night is like $300 per person. Oh yeah, they know what they're selling and they like to sell it. So,
well, maybe if we scrounge up enough cash.
Crack? I thought you said crack. I was like, yeah, I guess with enough crack, anything's possible, baby.
All we need is enough bath salts, and then we can get in there free.
Florida man
it all the way. New sighting at Skinwalker Ranch. 2 zombies from the Rice and Beans podcast. We gotta make sure we get that plug in there too, so that people know where to find to see
just
the downfall.
Get it, but like write it on each other's foreheads. That way, when we inevitably get arrested for something stupid, it's just there. Like here's their mugshots.
Beans on your forehead.
Beans and rice.
Yeah, I gotta make sure to stay on your right, I guess.
Is it racist if we write rice on your forehead and beans on mine?
Well, I mean, it is what the podcast is, right? I mean, is it racist if we're doing it to ourselves?
I can't write in a mirror. I have a hard enough time cutting my hair in a mirror, let alone like going to be actually like writing stuff. Oh my God.
Don't worry. I have issues cutting my nails with my left hand, so.
I still have those issues.
Yeah, it's impossible. I'm gonna say that right now.
My right hand nails are always way shorter than my left hand ones.
Yeah. Oh, I think mine are the other way around. I think my right hand ones are always a little bit longer than my other ones because, well, I'm bad at aiming. Oh man. So
So speaking of scary shit, what's the scariest moment in your life? Like poop your pants, sit still in fear type of shit.
I haven't had one that was like a joke or anything like that, or something that wasn't real. I guess not real as in like real paranormal stuff. It was more just like I was scared at that moment. Is that what you're asking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just at any moment, as long as it's not like a car accident or something like.
Oh, I've been in those. Those are fine.
Something unique, like something unique to you.
Well, I wouldn't say it's unique to. I mean, I'm guessing it happens to a bunch of people, but for me, my sister and I were in the hospital, and we were waiting for my dad's liver transplant to be done, and for him to like get out of his room and walk around and stuff. And so we hear he's out of his room, he's walking around, and so we go see him, and we say hi to him, and as we're doing that, he gets a seizure and falls to the ground. Jesus. It was the most terrifying thing. My sister was like freaking out. She's crying. I was trying to like, remain, as the guy does, just stoic and no emotions, as, we are forced to do in this society.
As neutral as possible.
And so, so we're freaking out because we don't know what's happening at this time. And so they get him back to his room. They check up on him and he's like, yeah, it's just a seizure. He's fine. Like seizures are just
no big deal.
Well, seizures are one of those things where it's not like super serious according to I guess everybody in the hospital. It's mostly just like your neurons are firing so fast that like it just causes you to like pretty much just lock up and you system reboot kind of happened to him.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it wasn't like too bad, but it was just terrifying in that moment. I guess that's the most terrifying moment for me. That's about it. Other than that, it's just every time I get a phone call from somebody, I've got to check and be like, who died? But it's like no one died. I'm just asking, like, what's going on? Except for that except for that one phone call from my mom where it's like, yeah, your dad died. Yeah. Did I ever tell you? I think I told you that story of like what happened that day, right?
I don't think so.
Oh. I remember I messaged you the day it happened. I was like,
yeah, I remember that.
Well, looks like I'm not gonna be on my computer for a little bit longer because I gotta go back to Utah. So,
real shit.
Yeah. This is a real part of the podcast. The comedy podcast. This is where we get serious. So it was the night after we moved my parents into their new house, the previous house I used to live in. And so we just got that done, and it's the next day, and I've got like a really early flight. Like I gotta be at the airport at like 6 a.m. My flight's at like 7:30 or something like that. So I get there, and I'm just chilling there waiting for the plane. And the whole time I'm already like kind of worried because my dad was supposed to take me to the airport, but like my mom's like, he's feeling sick. So I'm going to take you, let him rest and everything like that. He's got to work in the morning, or he's got to work later in that day, right? And so,
Jesus.
yeah, it's it's just a normal day, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm just chilling there. I'm just like kind of worried, but I'm like also not really like paying attention that much. Like I've just got like my earbuds in, and I'm just watching like YouTube videos that I've downloaded with YouTube Premium, not illegally. Got to specify.
Who would do that? Who would do that?
Oh, I don't know. So then I board the flight. I get on flight, and I pretty much slept through the whole flight. Get back home, and we're in the middle of our move because we are moving to a new apartment during that time, and so we're getting everything for us packed up because it was like I think a month or two later. We were moving to a new apartment if we got approved to it. And so my sister has to work. I'm at home. I'm kind of awake because back then my schedule was wake up at 6 p.m. and then go to bed at 8 a.m. Because that used to be my schedule when I worked like a nighttime shift and everything like that. And so there was that. I was finally like awake during the day because, I had to go help my parents move and, wake up at normal times and stuff like that. It was fucking hell. And so I'm just finally, I was so happy to be back at the apartment because my parents usually always drive me crazy, as I am going crazy right now. And I was just happy to be back at my computer. Like it's an addiction, but like I'm the most comfortable when I am at my computer,
right?
And so I'm just at my computer. I'm so happy. Like I'm back to the mouse that I had back then was super broken, but I didn't care because like I was at my computer. I can play games. I can relax. I can finally get all of my Tarkov bitcoins and check my scav case during that wipe, and I just chilling watching YouTube and. Then I get the phone call. I get a phone call, and I answer my mom, and I'm just like, hello. And she's just like, your dad passed away. You and your sister try to find a flight and come back here so that, we can take care of her and plan everything. And as she's calling me, like, she's got, like, the police officers over, the ambulance over there and everything. And they're, like, having their own conversation over there, and I've got to talk to the officer at this time. The whole time, I'm just sitting there like, what? Because like I could understand her clearly, but at the same time I couldn't believe what she was saying because it's a rough thing to go through, and just like thinking about it it's hard. But yeah, I'm going through the whole thing, but like I kind of zone out. It's probably the worst time to zone out. I zoned out while I was talking to the police officer, so I didn't really hear any of his questions because the whole time in my head I was like, how am I gonna tell my sister this? Like, this is gonna be the hardest thing ever to do. And the whole time, it's great. I don't know if you believe in this, but like my sister and my aunt believe like dogs have they have like an emotional sense towards like the area and the people around them. Do you agree with that? Yeah. So this whole thing is going on, and like our dog was already having like some issues throughout that week while I was in Utah. Like he had like some kind of problem with like his stomach or anything. Anyway, he was either not shitting at all or just shitting out complete liquid. Like all the time. It was the worst.
Especially with corgis, you gotta like wipe them.
Oh my god, it is. I hate having to clean up after my corgi, but he's the cutest thing ever. And so, after all this happens, like I hang up the phone. My sister's in the shower, so I just kind of lay on her bed with her dog, just like waiting for her to come out of the shower. And then I break the news to her. She's already freaking out. Like everything's going like totally wrong at this time for her. So like she's in like super big pack mode. Like she already called out of work, telling them like I gotta go. My dad passed away and everything like that. They're like the company she worked for back then, super understanding. So they're like, yeah, go do your thing. So she's in super pack mode. She's calling all of her people and like telling them like all of her friends and everyone that like knew our dad at least. And I really only had 2 people to call. One person to call, and then I texted you. I texted you to let you know, like, I'm gonna miss another D&D session. I think that's what I kind of told you too. Is like, I'm not gonna be there for this.
Real casual.
Yeah.
It's a huge monumental thing. Hey, not gonna make it next week. No big deal, but
Yeah, I think I messaged you saying not gonna make it. So and then I think I told you afterwards like why I wasn't gonna make it. And then I called my friend who I've known him for like 14 years now. We're super old, and I broke the news to him, and he's bawling at work, which I was like. Probably wasn't the best time to tell you if you're at work, but you know, whatever. He was crying because like he always thought of like my dad as his like second dad or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I'm not like super big in like packing and stuff. I'm at this time just looking up flights to get back to Utah, and we find one. It's later that night, and we just. We get on that. I really only packed like enough for like a week. Cause I'm like, get a week done, do the laundry, wear the same clothes, right? Nothing that big.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd be there for that long either. Anyway, we get the tickets, and funny thing, we didn't even buy the tickets. Like anyone in our family, we had my sister's ex-boyfriend buy the tickets.
Shout out that guy.
Yeah, I mean,
holy shit.
We're all still pretty close friends with him. He loves our dad. He's a cop in Utah, so and my dad was a judge, so they kind of, it's a good pair right there, right?
Oh shit.
And so we get back to Utah, and that's pretty much like the end of that day. Like that's all there. We just get back there. My sister had one of her friends, like who was in town at that time, to stay with her for that time, and that's pretty much it. Like the whole rest of the day was just like relaxing, just like trying to figure out like what happened, what's going on, and everything like that. And then that was about it. I don't know.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was the story of that. It was very emotional, and I held it together because I added.
You did great.
I added my little sprinkle of comedy to make things a little bit funnier for me.
Laughing always helps you get through the fucking shitty parts.
Yeah. I don't know. To relate this back to like paranormal stuff, I guess, and scary shit. It's just after that, I guess you could say there were like some weird things in the house, but like nothing that was out of nowhere. It was just like. Our plumbing kept going out, and I'm not saying it's my dad's fault, but he took some really nasty shits every once in a while.
Fuck it, he passes away. Fuck these guys. I'm gonna clog this fucker one more time. Take this, you son of a bitch.
It wasn't even that. It happened like every other week that like we'd have like a plumbing issue or anything. Like we had like leaks in the house after that, like where we had to like completely like change out like our sink nozzles or like we had to get like new pipes and stuff for like our pump for the downstairs area. Yeah. And it was like stuff where it's like, this doesn't normally happen, but now it's just happening. Either this was just a bad house you went into, or this is just like, some other thing is happening. Other than that, like nothing terrible happened.
He was trying to show you where he hid all that shoebox full of money.
we did never find that, huh?
See.
Yeah. Other than that, like, it was just kind of awkward being in the house afterwards, because in my mind I was like, well, if he is a ghost, or if he is like looking down from heaven or whatever, it's like, I would always say in my head, Dad, now's not a good time to look at me, I'm gonna go jerk off.
Close your eyes, go make tea or something. Don't be here.
Go check on my sister. You don't need to see me right now.
There's more than one.
Remember, you know? Yeah, that was pretty much that story. I don't know. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I took balls sharing that. Kudos to you.
Yeah, I mean...
That's some big old stones.
It wasn't really my choice to share it, because it got blasted on the news. It got blasted because, like, he was a judge, so it's, like, big news for, like, Utah. So, like, everyone found out he died and stuff like that, and then, like, I had to do, like, some kind of weird, like, Asian interview to, like, talk, because he was big into, like, the whole, like, Asian associations with this stuff. So I had to talk to them about stuff like this, and it's, like, after a while, you just kind of find the story that, like, you tell, and you just get used to it. So
yeah, sharing
it on this, I think it's about time I shared it on some, because I never wrote anything on, like, Facebook or anything like that to share, like, yeah, he's dead.
I hated that shit.
I hate doing that.
I hate that shit.
I barely ever post on social media because of that stuff.
I maybe it's just because, like, I have, like, an old person's soul living in my body, but Same. It's like, if someone that close to you dies, you're like, what are you doing? Like, don't be going to social media to just be like, oh, like, to me it looks like you're just trying to get pity. Like, yeah. Like, as fucked up as it is. So I don't know. I had a speaking of the whole "don't look now" type of deal. I had a grandpa who died, and we went through his stuff. Oh. Homeboy was a freak.
Oh,
he was
a
freak. Yeah, we found all sorts of shit that was like, what the fuck?
This is when we talked about fleshlights.
Yeah. And so before, I'm not religious in the slightest bit, but, you know, I'll kind of, like, just chameleon to whoever I'm around to, like, make them feel comfortable. Because unfortunately, like, a lot of atheist people are fucking dicks.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want them to feel weird, so I'll just kind of, like, mirror it. And so, like, before I was like, yeah, he's looking down from heaven. And then I found all that shit. And then the next time I was like, yeah, it must be weird looking up from hell and seeing everyone's nutsacks. It was me and my brothers who laughed. No one else laughed at that joke, and I got a very stern talking to afterwards. I was like, they're like, they don't need to know what we found. And I was like, fuck, if they want to ask, I'll tell them. Like, dude, fuck that.
I don't know. I'm not very, like, I don't share much about myself, so when this all happened, it was like, rather than, like, because that's why I only shared it with, like, 2 people, you for D&D mostly, no offense,
yeah,
and then just, like, my friend who was close with my dad as well, and then, like, the rest of the and then the rest of the time for me was just like, okay, we got to figure out how we're gonna do this funeral stuff and all this stuff. That's what's going in my head during that day. But then, like, right after that day, it was mostly just like, I don't really want to play video games. Like, I just shut down after that. So I
go to bed.
Yeah, and then, like, during that time, I was just talking to you guys pretty much while everyone else was, like, planning shit, or my sister was working. Everyone else was, like, planning the funeral and, like, everything afterwards. And I'm just down here and, like, okay, figuring out the password for this. Now installing Steam and Discord. That was pretty much all I did. Getting Fantasy Grounds up and playing D&D. That was pretty much just what happened afterwards. I remember I was using a shitty webcam microphone for like the first, like, couple of days.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I can't believe
everything.
It's almost been a year since that happened.
Is it really?
July.
Fuck.
Yeah. The thing about that, we've known each other for 5 years too.
Right. I knew that's been a while.
Yeah. And now you're just seeing my face. It's crazy how time goes. But
no.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You Facebook stalked me.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, totally you, not your wife.
Yeah. Right, like, what's his name? Like, oh, it's that. Well, he did say he's Asian.
Yeah. So we've been going for about hour 15 on my clock.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little bit of cunts and clits.
Oh, fuck. We still got to do that. Fuck. I was all wrapped up in story time. Jesus.
Oh, I mean, you got a story to tell?
Not really. Like,
Why?
I think the scariest moment that I've had was, fuck. I think I was like 20 or like 21 at the time. Like, me and Press just got together, and I was driving home because I worked at Best Buy, which was like 3 minutes from my house. And I remember it was raining, and I got a call from my little brother, and he's just like, Matthew, I love you. I can't do it anymore. And I was like, what the fuck you talking about? And all of a sudden, he just goes, hey, when you need to find me, I'm chilling, here. And I was like, what are you doing? Because like I was just trying to like buy time to figure out, what the fuck's going on. And we keep talking for like 5 minutes of like him just saying that basically he was going to kill himself, and this is where I was going to find him. Mm-hmm. And then he hangs up the phone, and I hear a gun cock, and I was like, oh shit, he's actually going to fucking do it. So, by the time I finally got off the phone with him, I got to where I was living at the time, and I got Presley, and I was like, hey, I got to go. Like, I don't know when I'm coming back, but something's going on. So at the time I drove like a really shitty car, and I was going as fast as that little fucker could for like 40 minutes. I show up, and he had the gun in his mouth, and as I was walking up to the car, and he looked over and he put it down because I think like he felt ashamed of himself. And just like for like the next, I don't even know, for like the next month, it's a different relationship after that point.
Yeah.
And so like I kept checking up on him because I love him and I care for him, but I was just like, I hope he doesn't fucking kill himself on the phone. Like I don't think I'd be ready to deal with that. No. Like Jesus Christ. But yeah, that was I think that was like one of the not ironically, another time. So we were I was in high school, and me and him, we would always beat the shit out of each other. And so one time he just decided that he was going to go, he was going to go live at my dad's. And so the way my family works, as great as it is, if someone pisses you off, you don't talk to them. Like, you just leave it alone, and you literally, not a fucking word for like years on end. And so like 6 months go by, and then I'm in the middle of class. I remember I was in history. The secretary comes running into the classroom and is just like, your brother tried to kill himself. And so we drove to the children's hospital at the time because he was like 11 when he first tried this. And they had to fly him in from like Denver to Aurora on like Flight for Life. Because I guess he took like a whole bottle of Advil, like a fucking Costco-sized bottle of Advil, and then like some other medication that he found. And I'm waiting in the waiting room. It's been like 3 hours since then. No news, so I guess it was good. And then I go in, and I see like it was like 6 or 7 hoses coming out of this kid's face. And he was just vomiting the whole time. And I don't know if he was awake, but it felt like he like looked over and just kept going. And then once again, my family being my family, we go into the waiting room. My dad tells me it's my fault because like the whole reason he moved out. So I start fist fighting my dad in the middle of a children's hospital waiting room. My brother, who's next to me, who's older than me, me and him start fighting. And then right on cue, my oldest brother, who I'm closest to by a mile, he's like 6'1". He's a bodybuilder. He's like 350 pounds, just shredded. He literally, I'm on the ground just getting the shit kicked out of me. He pushes off my other brother, picks me up with one arm. He goes, "We're going outside," and just like walks away with me. So I don't know. So yeah, I don't really know. But yeah, those great moments in my life.
You love your family, but it's a crazy kind of love that'll drive you insane kind of thing. And I think that's just all families.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
All right, we need some good news shit.
All right, I've got one for you.
Yeah.
It's a country.
Okay.
Pregnant mom plans to live stream herself giving birth on OnlyFans.
Repeat that?
Pregnant mom plans to live stream herself giving birth on OnlyFans.
Can I get a continent? It's got to be Europe.
Yeah, Europe.
I'm going to go France. They're weird.
It's England.
I wanted to go England. I was like, that's too easy.
Yeah, it's the same person who faked depression to get a nose job. I don't know if you heard that story either.
What? No. What is that?
Let me open up that article. And ex-model claims GP told her how to fake depression for 7,000 euros. 7,000 euro nose job. Let's see.
So what? She just claimed she was depressed because she was like she had a beak on her, or what? What a fucking bitch.
I got a quote from her that just says, "The funny thing is, I've never had depression, never have been prescribed medication for it, or had any therapy. They didn't check a thing for her. I don't know what she was at this time, 37 years old. Gonna blast that out for her, and added that
she was a grown adult when she did that.
Yeah." Added that she didn't care what people say about her milking the system, as that's what it's there for. Okay. And she also said she would encourage her daughter to do the same thing if she was not happy with her nose. So yeah, she was just not happy with her nose. Fake depression.
What a shit
so
human.
She could get And so now she's an OnlyFans person, obviously. As these people do. And
I wonder if her insides are as ugly as her outsides. Who decided to have sex with that woman for the purpose of reproduction?
I don't know, but she is currently expecting her fourth child. Claims to have made 40,000 euros by sharing sexy pictures on her OnlyFans account. You want to read some of the things that people have asked her?
What is it?
Let me see if I can find it again, because this article is like filled with like ads and pictures, so it keeps changing where it is. Anyway, most of this stuff that she's posted now is just like pregnancy fetish stuff, I guess. People, no, that's not it. No. Okay, here it is. She added that since announcing her pregnancy, her OnlyFans income has gone up substantially, as those weird fuckers would totally give money for this. And she's even she's been getting requests from people to buy her breast milk.
What?
Yeah. She says she's nervous about live streaming her birth. But at the end
that's where you're going to get nervous. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's a lot of money to refuse.
What a whole.
I mean, you do you, whatever. Your nose job looks terrible, by the way. Just, I just thought I'd share that with you, just for you.
God damn.
Yeah. That's the only one I had. I can barely find these wacky news stories that you can find, apparently.
Well, like I said earlier, man, the fucking website that I use is gone. I don't know what the fuck happened to it.
It got DMCA'd by Twitch.
So, the first one, how far into that go? Okay, well, I mean, if you read the headline, you know what it is. This one, a tiger was loose, running wild in Houston. So at the time, I guess a sheriff found the tiger first after the phone call was made, at which time he was off duty. He then was about to try to kill the tiger with his pistol. A 600-pound tiger with a pistol. That probably wasn't going to end well.
That does not sound like it's going to end well at all.
So he stops. I think they tranked it.
Could have done that with the gorilla too. Just saying.
Yeah. So then it turns out that the owner is out on bond for a separate murder charge. And when he was like, I'll come get it. So when he came and got it, part of his bond was that he was going to stay in that county, but he had to go to a separate county to get a tiger. So he's back in jail. So he talk about ultimate fucked. So, yeah.
That is quite the dilemma. Are you going to go get your tiger and go to jail, or are you just going to leave it? Leave it be.
He claims it's not even his. He claims it's some guy with the nickname D.
My aunt?
Yeah. I guess. I
My
don't know.
aunt in California?
Oh, if she has a tiger, she's been sending death threats to this guy too. So the plot thickens.
No, that sounds like her.
All right, we're gonna go country on this one.
All right.
This town decides giant squid statue is best use of COVID-19 relief funds.
I'm sorry, what?
This town decides giant squid statue is best use of COVID-19 relief funds.
You said it was a country or a state?
We'll go country, and I'll give you Asia.
Oh, okay. Thailand.
Japan.
I was thinking Japan. Same thing as you. It's like, that's too easy.
It's too easy. It sounds fishy, but a Japanese town has
Oh,
decided
come on.
the best way to spend its coronavirus relief funds is on a giant squid statue. Noto, which is located on the west coast of Honshu, is known for its squid fishing. So town leaders decided a huge statue of a tasty cephalopod could cook up interest from tourists. But Squid Station, is what it's called, wasn't cheap. The 13-foot high, 29-foot long statue could cost around $200,000.
That's actually a lot cheaper than I thought it would be.
Really? I thought that was on the high side.
I thought it'd
Some
be like
locals think the funds should have been used for actual coronavirus relief. One unnamed resident said the money should have been spent on medical staff or long-term care facilities, which urgently require support because of the pandemic.
Yeah, I think it should have gone to that. Just a guess, though.
You know, COVID relief funds. I found it funny.
Oh,
Like,
man.
what are we going to do with all this money? Well, why don't we get ourselves a nice squid statue?
All I'm saying is they made a squid statue instead of a shark statue. Just saying, octopus over a shark here. Best sea creature.
What if it's just a large concentration of hentai enthusiasts?
I mean, I see more octopus in hentai than I do sharks, so it's still better in my opinion.
If you're watching hentai with sharks, there's something. You got something going on.
You gotta love sharks, dude. They got two penises. So I mean,
Double the pleasure.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
It's a good thing this is video.
Yep. All right, we're gonna go state. Tesla driver arrested while riding in the back seat.
Why was he arrested? State? Texas?
Mm-hmm. California.
Oh, okay.
Param Sharma was arrested for allegedly reckless driving, but told reporters that riding in the backseat isn't dangerous and he will continue it. This is a 25-year-old person?
Okay. Oh, don't burp. Oh, the crickets came back.
I know, that's... I finished that beer and I was like, that's enough of that.
Got nothing. but
Apparently,
bacon.
before he was arrested, people around the area were recording him doing it.
I don't really have an issue with that.
There was a Tesla car that just fucking killed the people inside. Something went wrong and they went veering off a fucking cliff and killed both of them in it. It was just like, I ain't sitting in the back seat of that. Fuck that.
I mean, I don't know. For me, I'm just like, if it's a self-driving car and if you trust it enough, I don't see an issue with you doing it. I mean, I want to get a Tesla, but I don't know if I want to get like the self-driving function, even though that's like what they're known for. I'm just like, I don't trust, Skynet to
I don't
drive
trust
my car.
them damn robots.
Yeah, it's iRobot all over again. I've never seen that movie.
Yeah. So Elon Musk knows what he's doing, and I think people are tripping, and they're all scared. is what the defendant said.
Listen, all I'd say is these cars can go to space. Just you strap a rocket to it.
What a fucking doofus. I ain't trusting a car while I sit in the back. No fucking way.
Barely trust an Uber driver already.
I don't even take Uber. I took Uber like 5 times, like once when I was in California going for a fucking job interview. And it was like so awkward the whole time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I got like In-N-Out ordered while I was in the Uber too. I thought that was the weirdest thing of it all. I was like, what a weird fucking system. All right, we're going to go to another state. Woman posed as a student to promote her Instagram page.
Oh, I saw this, but I don't know where it was. I didn't read that part. You said state?
It's a state.
Is it like Illinois or something like that?
Florida woman.
Oh, okay.
Snuck onto the campus of the Miami area high school and handed out pamphlets printed with her Instagram account. She is 28 years old.
I saw this and I read it. I was like, I don't know if this is for us, but then I was like, oh, maybe she will bring this up, so I won't do it.
Dude, in the ultimate hello fellow kids moment, she had a black backpack and carried a skateboard as she walked through the hallways recording herself.
Wasn't she like escorted off the premises by a guard?
School security tracked her down as she was wandering the hallways while students were in classrooms, an arrest report said. She told investigators she was looking for the registration office.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't know what it is with people who work in schools, like the principal or just like teachers, but they apparently know like every student and they recognize everybody. Because I went to a different school at the time when I had a girlfriend to pick up my girlfriend, and like I was just standing outside the school, kind of close to the building, but not like super close. And the principal comes up to me, he's like, so it was a pretty good day. And I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good day. And he's like, so what school are you from? And I was like, that one. And he's like, yeah, no, you're not. What school are you from? Like, he knew instantly I was like from a different school and everything.
Fuck off, bitch. I'm trying to get my dick sucked. Move on.
Yeah, exactly. That never happened.
Someone say a little prayer for our boy Feast.
Yeah, please. Get me laid again.
All right, happy story. Now, hear me out. It starts off bad, but it ends pretty good.
All right.
Baby elephant hit by motorcycle survives after receiving CPR. We're going to go country on this one.
India.
Ooh. Thailand. Thailand's Mana Servat has performed dozens of resuscitation attempts in his 26 years as a rescue worker, but never before on an elephant. Mana was called into action while off duty on a road trip late Sunday, successfully reviving a baby elephant struck by a motorcycle while crossing a road with a group of wild pachyderms. Oh, Jesus. In the Chantharubi province.
Oh, it was struck by a motorcycle?
Yeah. It was a baby elephant.
Okay, but the driver, that's still an elephant.
Fuck him. Fuck him. The elephant's more important.
I know, but like, did he die? Because like hitting anything on a motorcycle, I feel like either you're going to fall off or you're going to get like a different injury.
Just fucking ejaculated 50 yards.
I guess that's one way to put it.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
All right.
Yeah. So, do you know how to give CPR to a dog if your dog has problems?
I don't even know how to give CPR to a person.
Okay, so if you have to give a dog CPR, 2 fingers like you're giving CPR to a baby, push on the heart, and you hold the snout. A lot of people say you shouldn't even do it, but if you have to, there you go. Like you hold their snout shut and blow in through their nose.
I'm not getting anywhere near my dog's nose. I'm sorry.
Really?
If he's having issues with his heart, I'm just gonna start digging the grave in the backyard. That thing is nasty. All right, that thing sniffs butts and poop.
I thought the same thing too. I was like, that thing, like, Gerd licks herself like 17 times a day, man. Yeah. That's basically like just a middle way of like licking dog vagina. No way.
Yeah, dog dick.
And I was like,
me.
I love that dog too much. I can't do that to her.
No.
Like, your owner could have helped you, but didn't because he's a cock.
I know. I mean, if my dog has issues and I'm like near my dog at this time, I would break every law. I would probably break like every traffic law just trying to get that thing to a vet rather than CPR, touching it, putting my mouth next to that nose. I mean, it's either I die trying to save your life or I'm just gonna let you die. One of the two is gonna happen.
Or we both die.
Yeah. Nah.
All right. 4-year-old boy buys 918 SpongeBob ice creams for $2,600 on Amazon.
This is a state
This is going to be a state.
Okay.
Sorry.
This guy on Amazon, probably related to Jeff Bezos who got a discount. Washington.
No, we're going to New York.
Oh, wow.
Noah, a 4-year-old from New York, loves SpongeBob a lot. Apparently. In fact, he loves this absorbent and yellow, porous cartoon character so much that he decided to pop on Amazon for a spot of retail therapy. Little did his mother know that he had purchased 51 cases of SpongeBob ice creams, 918 of them to be exact, racking up a bill of $2,618.85. The bulk order of popsicles was duly delivered to his auntie's house. Amazon initially told Noah's mother, Jennifer Bryant, that they wouldn't take back the ice cream, leaving the social work student stuck with the bill. Ooh. The retail giant has since been in contact to find a solution. And thankfully, the SpongeBob saga has a happy ending. A fundraiser that was set up to help Miss Bryant pay for the ice lollies has now raised more than $14,000 with contributions flowing in from across the United States.
First off, what a stupid fucking kid.
This is why you got to be watching your kids when they're on fucking technology. Like, don't ever leave those little bastards alone.
No, not at all. And like
the whole Fortnite skin debacle. Now this.
Yeah, just like, plus kids don't know, like, they don't really have that great of a filter. They could say it, literally anything on there and like expose like you to like just random people, like your address or whatever.
My mommy drinks a lot.
Oh, hold on, it's time for my daily beating with my dad.
Right.
Yeah, something like that. Give out like personal information that obviously shouldn't be out there right now. But like, I don't know how I feel about doing a fundraiser for that. I mean, I get it's,
I agree with it more than super glue, bitch.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I don't think it's Baby Struck by a Tree type of fundraiser. No. That's
it's definitely in the middle.
It's somewhere down here. That's for sure.
I didn't even think the Baby Struck by a Tree needed it. I don't know what the fuck you're doing with a baby outside of a stroller when it's like 5 months old.
52 miles per hour winds.
Fucking, yeah. So many questions.
So many.
All right. The final good-hearted one, I think, is actually pretty fucking cool. We're going to go to Europe for this one. Bees in this European country trained to detect COVID-19 infections.
Italy.
We are going to the Netherlands.
Ah, they have bees?
Fucking goofy little bastards with their wooden shoes. To train the bees, scientists in the bioveterinary clinic, the bioveterinary research laboratory at Wageningen University gave them sugar water as a reward after showing them samples infected with COVID-19. They would get no reward after being shown a non-infected sample. Having gotten used to the system, the bees were able to spontaneously extend their tongues to receive a reward when presented with an infected sample. Said, oh my God, that's not even a fucking name. Said Wim van der Poel, a professor of virology who took part in the project. We collect normal honeybees from a beekeeper. We put the bees in a harness. How small is that harness? Right after presenting a positive sample, we also present them with sugar water. And what the bees do is extend their proboscis to take the sugar water.
Tobuscus?
Tobuscus. Rest in peace. I love you. The extending of the bee's straw-like tongue, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
Huh. So...
They don't think it's going to replace any normal way of testing for COVID-19, but it's pretty cool. First dogs, now bees. Really shows you that cats are fucking trash animals.
Hey, all right, I love cats. They are useless, but they're adorable. Also, how are they presenting these positive COVID-19? Like they letting the bees touch them?
I guess.
So if a bee were to detect someone and then go to someone who wasn't, would they possibly get COVID from that?
I mean, I guess that's why they had him strapped to a harness.
It's just
they can't.
It just
I mean, it's
dangerous.
horrible. Like these bees basically are just strapped to a desk till they die, but they can tell you if you have COVID.
Oh man. I mean, we just ate a bunch of bees, so maybe they look like bees so much. Oh, I hate these things. I also just had like this really intense salt taste in my mouth, so I just think I got like a big old chunk of.
You found a fucking globular.
A little chunk of hickory bacon.
Cricket guts.
Yeah, in my teeth. Oh,
nice appendix.
Yeah, no. All right. That was the last one.
That's it. Yeah.
Decent podcast, I would say. It's a pretty long one.
That was a fucking roller coaster.
It
went
was.
From eating bugs to like spilling out emotions to like figuring out bees are better than cats.
Debatable. Cats don't have 6 legs.
And coincidentally, there's a Tiger King in Houston.
I mean, hey, that cat got someone put in jail. I think that's perfect.
It was probably that slut Carol Baskins trying to set him up again.
Yeah, maybe. It'd be funny if it was like some super saint in the world was actually just sending this guy death threats. Like that's their dark side is they send this guy death threats.
It's fucking like it's a pastor somewhere and he's just like, listen here, you fucking cocksucker. Like, I'm gonna cut off your fucking head. I'll be like, oh my god.
And now I'm gonna go repent. I probably should have put that in there.
I'm Catholic. I can just wash it away.
Yeah, all my sins, God.
Ta-da.
Oh man, but yeah, I think that's gonna end it for this one, and I think we're gonna go play some Risk of Rain. So yeah, just a little bit. So yeah, you guys have a good day, and yeah, that stuff. Bye.
Love you.